Good evening, everybody. This is Mr. E from Steam Corner and your beloved Conductive Music. Welcome to yet another live stream. Today we speak a bit more about mass music robots. I've got two wonderful guests here, and please welcome Miss Yui and Miss Durham for this fabulous music calculator adventure. So just in case you weren't aware, we're delivering this project half in Havering and half up in Rotherham. These are two regions, one to the in East London basically, and one in East Yorkshire. Well, actually in Yorkshire. So Miss Yu, would you like to say a big hello and welcome to all the schools that are taking part?
Absolutely. Hello and welcome to Drapers, Brookside, Thornhill Primary, Eastwood Village, Worth, Victoria, and lastly, Maltby Manor Academy.
Wonderful.
Nice to see you again.
Brilliant. So we've just been up in Yorkshire to deliver the first session of the project, and we're back in London here to share some extra details with you. And I know that Mr. Aram has got some extra patches available for you to play along. Miss Yui, do you want to share a couple of thoughts of what's been going on in the last couple of sessions, perhaps, before we delve into the deep end of the music calculators?
Absolutely. We explored the Scratch and the Microsoft Make Code Arcade, and we made a few musical calculator. And in the Rotherham, we mainly taught the pixel art and in the Microsoft Make Code.
All right, whilst we tried also an experiment with a music calculator on Scratch, and I think tonight Mr. Aram has got another one to share with us, and I'm pretty keen because I haven't seen it myself, so I'm really looking forward to it. And what do you think? Shall we start right away?
Yeah, let's get going.
Okay, let's jump in. Let's see what Scratch. In case you don't know what Scratch is, it's a block-based coding language which is available for free through the website scratch.mit.edu. It works pretty much on anything. Obviously, if you access it through a phone, be patient because it's going to be quite small, but it absolutely works on anything you can think of. There's also a desktop version that we use sometimes in case you've got any connectivity problems, so feel free to download it, and once again it's free, and it allows you to do a myriad of experiments, not only those that you build but also those that other people make. So I'm guessing even with the calculator tonight, we'll be able to start a remix, which means to use the code from somebody else and make it yours. Is the patch ready, Miss? Are we good to go?
Yes, so if I start
take a look.
sharing that. Okay.
Right, we're on. Wow. Okay, we've got the adding adventure. Hello to B Alex or Balex 12.
So we, like Mr. E said, we looked at a musical calculator in Brookside in Havering, but this is something that's a little bit more of an adventure. So I don't know how many of you might have played Super Mario, but in this adding adventure, you face the boss to try and defeat him by getting his health down. You can see that this polar bear boss has got 15, and we've got to use our math skills to try and defeat him.
Right.
So, shall we have a go?
Yeah, go for it. Let's
Let's see if our math skills are up to it.
Okie dokie.
It takes you on a nice little adventure with a wizard.
Give my friend back. Okay, so the wizard has kidnapped your friend. All right. We are Stegosaurus. Let's see.
And he's gonna save the day.
All right, fingers crossed. Mass power activate.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's see if we can work out what the answer to that one is.
Perfect. Guys, can you say that before we do it? All right, let's go for a 9. Let's try. 5 and 4. Oh, we already killed the guy. It's already 5. Oh, fair enough. That was easy.
We're doing a good job with this one.
What if we get it wrong? What's happening?
Well, if we get it wrong,
Yeah.
then our health
we
goes
die
down.
immediately. All right. Fair enough. All right, let's
But it doesn't take much to defeat him.
Okay. Yeah.
Yay.
I need to rescue my friend. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
Oh,
the
another
other
boss.
one.
I see there's a second one. Mass power activate. Fair enough. Let's go.
We've got more power this time, I think.
Oh, sure.
So,
Yes, he's got a 25.
See if we can use
This
our
is
math
pretty
skills
good.
again to defeat him. Lots of math skills that you'll be able to easily do, I think, but really important basic skills that you should know, like your number bonds and your bridging 10. So it's a great game to play, even if you think, oh, I'm good at maths. It's still a good game to play. And it's about how quickly you can do it as well.
That's true. We can compete in groups and see who gets the further, the quicker.
Exactly. So once we beat the second boss, there's another boss that we need to go and beat to save our friend.
Oh my goodness. Not that
Trapped
I
in a
particularly
bubble.
like that cat, to be honest. So even if we lose it, I'm happy. But, I guess the purpose is to actually save him or her.
Oh, now his belt boss is much stronger.
It's
35.
easy, yeah. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, I quite like how they go up in the levels. It makes it quite realistic, I think.
Yeah, I see.
But
We got a double 5.
yeah. But, again, we're using our number bonds to 10 here. Always a good thing to have in the back of your armor.
All right. I'm guessing perhaps we can do a little remix of this code as well. Let's see if we can make it even more difficult maybe during this stream. Is it?
Okay.
Is it
That's our
finished?
friend.
Okay.
That is
our friend.
Sorry, I was waiting for a glory, hallelujah. But okay, fair enough. That sounds really good, actually. I quite enjoy this. I don't know if you were thinking the same, but can we go and try and spice it up a notch? Let's see if we can make it more difficult and maybe also understand how it works, because that's pretty good. All right. So that's the first one.
That's our cat,
Mhm.
Bright. Obviously, he gets kidnapped, so there's not much action going on in there, is there?
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Let's try on the
So-
dinosaur. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Click through to our next one.
Just, so those are all the movements. When I receive moan, what's the next one to the right, miss? Snow
This
bear
one to the
attack. Ow.
This is where we've got the ghost over here.
Mm-hmm.
So I like how they switch the different backdrops, actually.
Yeah.
That's quite nice.
Yeah, it's a nice story. Pretty much like a storybook, I guess.
Yes.
Mm.
Special animation.
Exactly. Brings us back to some of our other projects where we've looked at audiobooks and things.
Oh yes, absolutely. I remember from the horror stories from back in Wentworth were my favorite. Where you know, it's we've got a video, guys, on our YouTube channel as well. It's called Wentworth or Maltby, I forgot, horror stories on the audiobooks. They're pretty creepy things. It was quite nice. It was quite nice. So where's the maths taking place? Do you know, miss? Is it the wizard doing it, or is it maybe under the plus sprite?
Let's have a look.
One important thing, guys, in case you haven't used the Scratch, is that you need to connect the part of the code to the
there you go.
the sprites.
I
So
think
there we go. So
how's
they
that?
actually change it. So the sum is not the same. It changes. You see that it says set +2, and there's a pick random from 1 to 10. So if you want to spice up the stuff, why don't you put 1 to 100 perhaps? And what is again 1 to 100?
I think that's a great idea, especially if we're working with year 3 and 4, because that is one of the things that we always work on when we're in there.
Okie dokie.
So that was stage 1.
Yes.
That's our stage 1.
Okay.
And then stage 2, let's have a look what they did over here. Again,
Right.
plus.
Here, can I
1 to
suggest
10.
instead of doing the plus, can we do a little trick? Can we do multiplication? Is that possible?
So do we need a new variable?
Yeah. So we do variable times, I guess. So at the top we can say show variable times.
Oh, so I can take that off, can't I? And then,
Yeah, and even at the top we need it.
at the top.
You know, that one is correct, yes, but there's 3 blocks above that. There you go.
This one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the green blocks there. I think instead of the plus, those ones we try to do in class. They are quite challenging because you need to go to operators and then drag the variables in with a star sign, which.
So we want this one, and then we want this one, don't we?
Yeah.
Like this. Or I'm gonna leave it on 1 to 10 if that's okay, though.
Yes.
Multiplication is a bit more tricky, isn't it?
It is. And then
We've got.
you need to do the same. And here, guys, there's a shortcut. Instead of changing those blocks, why don't we do a right click on the multiplication block and duplicate?
These ones are greater and smaller than.
Yeah, no, but I mean, instead of using the plus, can you right click on there and make a copy of the whole thing, the one above?
This one that I've got my hand on.
Yeah, duplicate and substitute it with the one underneath.
Aha.
Exactly. I mean, you could have done it step by step, but this is a kind of a shortcut. So, guys, remember, if you are on a laptop, it's the right click, or sometimes double tap. It happens sometimes. If you're on a Mac, it's a control click. That's looking pretty good.
Get rid of these ones because we don't.
Good.
And then stage 3.
Yeah.
What should we do for that?
Shall we divide?
Hmm.
Too tough? Subtract?
Yeah, let's try subtract. Maybe
Okay.
that'd be better.
So minus 4.
So for those of you listening, that maybe if you missed it, what we're doing now is we are tinkering with the patch of this other scratch maker, and we're just modifying it to see if we can play the game in a slightly different way and perhaps in a more difficult way. So
Yeah, also show variable on top.
perfect. The show variable, yes,
Yeah.
it's a minus. And then pick random. Shall we do a bigger maybe? The first one?
Yeah, should we do that 1 to 100?
Yeah, sounds good.
And then should we leave the next one 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then see how we get on?
Yes. And if it works, because it might be a massive. You never know when you're coding in real time, guys. You never know what's happening afterwards. So we want the minus there.
Yeah.
This is quite good fun.
Yeah, I do quite like mixing up other people's projects, I think.
And then usually what happens is I do the same and then I cry over it when it doesn't work. Which is quite often.
Yeah, I mean, I will cry, I think, if all this work doesn't work.
I think is the other way around, isn't it? What is the second number?
Yes, that's right.
Is that
isn't it?
correct?
Yeah, it's correct.
So, right. Sorry. Yes. Correct. Okay.
And
The
I think
moment
that's really important that it's minus what is, because what is going to be the smaller
Yes.
number, hopefully. Although you can't always tell. So
we'll
we'll
see.
have to wait and see. Okay. Hopefully, I've done all of those things right.
So the
So-
first level is addition, second is multiplication,
It is indeed. And then we go
And
for
the-
subtraction.
subtraction. Okay.
Or
Right.
everything could crash.
That is true.
Let's take a look if we've done some disasters.
Bum, bum, bum. Right, let's go.
Okay.
I need some help with the maths.
He's gone. Oh, sad.
Hopefully we've got maths powers.
Yes,
Hopefully,
activate.
Is it working, first of all? Let's see. Yeah, it's working, it's working.
Yay.
So 162 is that? No, 172, isn't it?
Well, let's see.
Oh,
Yes.
oops. Yes, yeah, it was correct.
Yeah, you did. But great, it's working.
113.
Okay, the guy is
Now.
dead. I'm more surprised that the code is not on fire than actually that we can get the operations.
So next is multiply.
All right. He's getting there.
Let's see.
Activate.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I think we did
We did something.
We did a bad.
we did something bad. Yes. I don't know. Say we do 42.
Oh.
Let's try it.
It's just a guess.
Yes.
Uh,
Look, is it 9 times 7?
Oh, is that the
Is
stuff
that-
above?
Yeah,
oh,
I think
see.
so, the top
56.
one.
All right, sorry, I didn't see that thing. All right, let's try 56 if it works. Uh-oh.
No.
it wasn't.
21 doesn't work.
No, I think the first variable is hidden somehow.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think. Shall we take a second look into the code and see if we can fix it on the fly?
Yeah.
There must be
let's have a
something
look.
wrong.
In stage 2. Now, is it because, I mean, this is a sprite here, this
Yeah.
addition sign. So maybe what we needed to do was make 2 new sprites.
That's
if we wanted to
possible.
change
But
it.
what about we ignore the name of the variables and we use the usual ones?
Plus.
Yeah. So on this stage 2, on show variables, can you change times to plus? On level 2 on the that there
times
exactly.
To plus.
Yeah. Set times again. You change it to plus.
Okay.
And then delete the times variable, because I think it's just a matter of us not being able to see it rather than, and bring back the plus one.
Okay. I
Was that-
don't know whether. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Sorry.
That's all right. That's a bit fiddly, especially on iPads, guys. If you're having problems with this, use the magnifying glasses on the bottom right. They should kind of work. That looks right. Shall we test it? See what happens. If that works,
Let's
then everything
do
will
it.
work.
Yeah, we can just fix it.
If not, we can start crying over there.
Yeah.
But at least, we got the first operation right. It's a mini success.
Yay.
And we need to practice adding and subtracting numbers up to 1,000. So even if we only work out how to do addition,
Oh, up to
we
1,000.
still can we
Okay.
can still practice, can't
That
we?
sounds pretty
Yeah.
good.
Even if we have to go back and just do that. Okay,
70.
let's try and get through to
Hey.
the moment of
happened?
truth.
It's going next level.
Oh, sorry, no, it was my soundtrack that completely blew up. I thought, oh, what's going on here? Okay. Mass power.
we haven't.
Okay, let's try with a 25. Let's see if it works. I know it says plus, guys, but we changed the Did it work?
No, it's not worked.
So if you put 24 here, no, sorry, 18, it doesn't work.
No.
Yes, it worked.
Well, it said yay, but it
But
took
it
all our
didn't.
lives away.
I think there might have been something else changed, but it's fine.
I think if we, on the levels, if we did a change of sprite and did the code again in a different sprite, I think that would probably work.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think we've got the same problem here, haven't we?
Yeah. Shall we try a 55? But I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen.
We might be able.
This one worked. Oh, carry on.
28.
28, yeah. It's working. It's alive. Yeah.
There we go.
Kill the mage. 75, yeah. That's a strong one.
There we go.
Oh yeah, we managed. We remixed
Good job,
it.
guys.
That's pretty neat. It worked.
I like that adventure.
Wonderful. That's really cool. Thank you for sharing this with us, Miss. So let's go back to the main screen. Here we go. So, well, thank you very much for sharing this. So, guys, the link will be on the description of this video, so you can go ahead and attempt a remix of this project yourselves. You can use the accounts that we have given you, or, of course, you can make your very own free account. Very important, if you're making it by yourselves, always remember not to use your real name, location, date of birth, or anything else. Please do not share your information online, even if it's Scratch, which is a very safe environment. Please remember not to share it. If you can, please use the accounts that we have given you for this course, and I hope you're gonna have a lot of fun. Remember that if you want to try other calculators on Scratch, you can simply just search for calculators. And Mr. Aaron, what did you look for when you were searching for when you found this game?
I typed in math games, and there
Math
are
games.
loads you can choose from.
Okie dokie. Did you find also some more challenging ones and some easier ones? And
I did, but I also found some where there were some mistakes.
Oh.
So it'd be great if you could spot some of those and see if you can figure out how to fix them.
Of course, because it's not guaranteed that the patch which is there is actually correct. Ah, that's pretty cool. We could actually, if we wanted to be cheeky, we could break the patch on purpose and then ask somebody else to fix it, perhaps. That could be like an extra level, an extra challenge. That seems good. Seems pretty good. And Missy, what did you think about the graphics of that patch? Do you think you can do better than that? Missy, are you still among the living?
Yes, I am.
Okie dokie. What do you think about the graphics of the patch?
Yes, there's the very nice one. By using some original sprite from the Scratch, no? So we can draw some characters.
Brilliant. So if you want to learn more, don't forget that Miss Yui can teach you about pixel art. So every time you do some painting on the computer with squares, remember that because those squares are called pixels. The art of using the squares to make pictures is called pixel art. And if you want to be very technical about it, when it comes to Super Mario, that will be pixel art as well. And it's what is used to be the main and actually the only available gaming resolution, which was the 8-bit. And you can guess it, nowadays there's many more of those bits in terms of color and resolution and depth. But I think this is a very good place to start, because even somebody super incapable of drawing like myself can actually come up with a few different things. In fact, if you guys wanted to create something on the sprite, Miss Yui, do you have any suggestion on what you can create?
Well, first I would suggest use the preset, and you can just change the color, so you can make the understand the animation, how it works.
Yes.
And then once you're done, you can start adding your own stuff, I think.
Okie dokie, that sounds good. So, Mr. Aaron, do we have any final remarks before we close and invite the students to join us on the next episode of Maths Music Robots 4?
Just remember to use your maths magic powers. activate those magic powers.
That's pretty cool. So guys, thank you for following this short video. Hope you had fun, and the link will be in the description below. Feel free to remix that patch, and as always, head on over to conductivemusic.uk if you want to see more of our tutorials. Feel free to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so you get notified of the next and scheduled videos, and every time we publish a new tutorial. All the best from Mr. E and the rest of the crew here. As always, stay curious, and bye bye.